a cidade mais gay-friendly do planeta.
Imagina um lugar cheio de bandeiras LGBTs, onde se aprende sobre LGBTfobia nas escolas e onde você é livre para ser o que você quiser. Alguns chamam isso de ditadura gaysista, eu chamo isso de Estocolmo, na Suécia.
We have a very long history in human rights. You should know that it's 75 years ago it was decriminalized to be an LGBT person in Sweden. We were the first country in the world.
And Brazil is still struggling to do that.
Yeah. And then 10 years ago we gone through with the law for same-sex marriage.
When the Swedish LGBTI organization was founded?
The RFSL, the big LGBTI organization in Sweden, was founded in 1950.
When we're talking to the government, they listen to us, I would say, today. It's been a democratic fight somehow, but we have been succeeded somehow in talking.
We have the right to marry and have children and not be discriminated against. Our biggest challenge today is to make sure that everyone can identify as who they are. We need a modern law that makes it possible for you to change your legal gender so it reflects who you are.
And what it means to be this open city.
We started using that as the message out there a couple of years ago. We're sort of realizing that our values, that Stockholm stands for, is not something everyone takes for granted. And we thought that is a good way of welcoming people, no matter what sexuality or beliefs or where they come from.
Ser um país tolerante e progressista é ter uma igreja que respeita e celebra todas as formas de amor.
Every church in Sweden has to offer same-sex marriage. If it's homosexuals or heterosexuals, if they just present the right papers, we will marry them.
Parece o Village People, né? Mas na verdade é a polícia de Estocolmo. In Brazil, an officer wanted to marry another one, to ask for marriage in a uniform in the Pride Parade, and it was forbidden. Do you think this would be possible here?
20 years ago I did it.
Really?
Yeah. I think a lesbian was before me, but I was the first gay police man who got married in police uniform.
A polícia aqui, ela faz os seus direitos serem respeitados, ela faz com que você possa ser LGBT em paz.
Eu me sinto muito seguro, porque aqui existe um ministério para cuidar das causas LGBTs, existe um ministério para cuidar das causas feministas. Eles estão presentes em todas as bases do sistema de saúde, na escola. Se você aqui for homofóbico, isso aqui é um crime. Você vai ser punido.
If someone attacked someone because they are gay, it's aggravating circumstances. The penalty should be higher than the normal case.
If Jesus should hear and see what people do in his name, hatred, crime, I think he should cry and say, Father, forgive them, they do not know what they're doing.
When the first gay parade happened here?
And I think they're starting walking at 77. But then it was just a group of 20, 30 people who was going and screaming, we are strong, we are here, and so on.
Estou aqui na Parada LGBT de Estocolmo. São esperadas 450 mil pessoas, o que pode parecer pouco, perto dos 3 milhões de São Paulo, só que isso representa metade da população daqui. É uma festa muito importante, que mostra a nossa resistência e que reúne LGBTs, famílias, idosos, crianças, todo mundo que quer celebrar a nossa liberdade para ser o que a gente é.
We met here 4 years ago.
In the parade.
Yeah.
Since there, every year we come here to celebrate this anniversary. A Parada Gay aqui é uma festa familiar, é uma festa escandinava.
What Jesus says, there are 3 things that last forever: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of them all is love, and therefore we want to be a part of the pride too.
Se a gente compara com o Brasil, isso aqui sim é o paraíso LGBT. Foi o lugar que eu senti paz na minha vida pela primeira vez. Eu tenho noção dos privilégios que eu tenho de estar aqui e eu queria muito que o Brasil tivesse pelo menos um pouquinho do que eu tenho aqui.
Aqui o Exército apoia a nossa causa, o governo, a igreja, todo mundo está junto pelo respeito e pelo amor.
Watch that scene.